Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some edible cookie dough. These were $4.49 at Meijer, and I have to, first thing, I want to give a huge shout out to Amy. Amy at Meijer will probably never be watching this video because she doesn't know about my channel. However, she was working, stacking up home goods type things like Kleenex and stuff like that. And I said, hey, I've got a question for you.
She's the only one around.
She's the only one around. I said, there is a label in the section, but there's no product out there. These were completely empty. And she said, well, I work in this department, but I will go look for you. So she not only went to the back, she was in the very, very cold, refrigerated cooler, very cold. She climbed up on a ladder, she got into a box, and she got these out for me. So she went the extra mile, and she
kudos to her. Yeah,
made my day. So it's people like that that make it nice to go shopping. So we have the Nestle Toll House Funfetti Edible Cookie Dough with candy sprinkles.
And mine's not cookie dough. Mine's actual edible batter. It's fudge brownie.
So we have tried the Nestle Toll House before. We had chocolate chip, and then we had like a monster.
Yeah, they were both.
And they were both really, really good.
Very good. And
when we did the review, I thought I liked the monster better because it had like oats in it and stuff. But then after having more of just the chocolate chip, I just fell in love.
It was buttery. It was very good.
It was awesome.
So we'll see how these stack up.
So $4.49.
You can't bake these in the oven, by the way.
10 servings per container. 2 tablespoons is 140 calories.
Think about that's not much.
Our Funfetti edible cookie dough is made with the same ingredients you use in your mixing bowl at home, but it's safe to eat right from the tub. Go ahead, dig in. Made with real butter. And then it has a spoon on the side. It says time for a refill when you get down here. So just keep your lid because you're going to put it back on to store it because you're not, unless you eat the whole thing, which, oh wow.
Looks like frosting more than anything.
I'm going to hold that up.
It's very heavy. There you go.
It is pretty though.
It is.
Very,
nice.
very pretty.
It smells good vanilla. It's like a good vanilla cookie. I can just say right now that I don't generally like sugar cookie dough. So. You know what it looks like? You know what the texture is like? Play-Doh.
It
looks like Play-Doh.
It does look like Play-Doh. It does.
This is good, but it's not as good as the cookie dough. I mean the chocolate chip.
Yeah, I agree.
It's okay.
It's very good. If you like sugar cooking, then you know how plain it is. And if you've ever bought, and most people have done this, you eat the dough, even though it says not to.
The tubes. The
tubes that you buy, the sugar cookie, you eat it even though you're not supposed to. So you know when you eat that, the gritty,
like sugary, gritty texture.
Yeah, that has that same sugar, gritty texture. It's plain. The chocolate chip, you could actually crunch into the chocolate chips. They added a lot of texture. And even though these have those sprinkles in there, they don't add texture to it. It still is your traditional sugar cookie dough.
And you don't get the butteriness from that you did from the cookie, the chocolate chip. Chocolate chip is very buttery, and then you don't get that with that. It's just plain. Just plain. It's not bad. It's just plain.
Right. Okay.
So this is the edible batter.
And it says the exact same thing on the back. Exactly the same. 2 tablespoons is 140.
That's the
same thing.
I thought it was.
So this is the Fudge Brownie Batter.
So this is what you eat before you go to the gym, right? Gives you energy to go work out.
I wouldn't want to go anywhere after eating this.
Has like a little white chips in it. That's awesome.
But I got one and I didn't get any texture, or I thought I did. Maybe I didn't.
That's good. I could eat that whole tub.
That is so thick and so rich
Yeah, if you go out and buy like a brownie batter mix and you mix it up and just sit there and eat the spoon before you bake it, that's what that reminds you of.
And it's incredibly thick. I mean, very, very thick.
I'm gonna hold it up.
Very thick.
That's what it looks like. It kind of looks like chocolate frosting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really thick. Though I could keep eating this.
Well, out of the two, I think I'm going to choose the chocolate. I like sugar cookie dough. I like it. But yeah, I would choose the chocolate just because the flavor is so strong. And it doesn't taste like milk chocolate. It's kind of in between dark, and it is on the darker side. But it's that rich brownie flavor.
It's excellent.
It's delicious. But out of the 4 that they have available from Nestle Toll House, I would still choose the chocolate chip. It still is my number 1.
It'd be a close debate for me. This and the brownie or the chocolate chip. One of those two would be, it'd be right there.
Right. And Meijer still had those on the shelf. So I
think we got them at Target too, didn't we? I mean, not Target,
no.
Kroger.
Kroger might have them. I'm not sure.
I thought Kroger.
We can't buy them at our house though, and have them because we can't have good things.
No, because all you have is tub.
Yes, they will be gone. So just like these will be gone. We buy them once, and then you know that you can never have them again, unfortunately. But I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you can find them. Hopefully, if you don't see them on the shelf, you'll find somebody very helpful. Hopefully you have an Amy in your area too. So I'll have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.